The text of Sri Sri Harililamrita underwent significant changes between the first edition of 1916 and later editions. There was the inclusion of a genealogical table of Harichand Thakur's roots that claimed Ramdas Misra, a Maithili Brahmin, as Harichand's ancestor. Working for and living amidst the downtrodden, Ramdas Misra was considered to have lost his caste, and no Brahmin was willing to give his daughter in marriage to Ramdas' son, Chandra Mohan. Consequently, Chandra Mohan married Rajlakshmi, a Namsudra woman, and thus the Sudrahood of Ramdas lineage began. Variations of this story of a caste Hindu birth and a morganatic marriage, or the loss of caste status as punishment for disregarding societal rules, may be found in the various iterations of the hagiography. It is one of the arguments given in favor of them rejecting the Chandal name and taking on that of the Namsudra, the higher Sudras. While this may be seen as being consonant with M.N. Srinivas' theory of achieving mobility through Sanskritization, Bandyopadhyay points out that it may also be read as a denial of a previously ascribed caste identity, and that when everyone claims to be Brahmins, Brahmanhood loses its connotations of power. The 1916 edition of Tarak Sarkar's hagiography, however, made no mention of the Maithili Brahmin story, which began to be seen only in the later editions, first through a paragraph in the 1940 preface to the second edition, and in later editions through a genealogical table at the beginning of the text. Comparing the 1916 edition with the 2010 edition of Sri Sri Harililamrita, one finds, besides the genealogical table, 354 lines appended prior to Harichand's birth, Abirbhav, of which 210 lines deal with his Brahmin ancestry. This is echoed in the 1994 autobiography of Pramata Ranjan Thakur, better known as P. R. Thakur, the great-grandson of Harichand, who joined nationalist politics via the Indian National Congress and who went on to become a minister in the West Bengal Legislative Assembly in independent India. In his Atmacharit B.A. Purba Smriti, autobiography or old memories, Thakur writes in detail about the religiosity of his family and of his grandfather Guruchand, whom he describes as a pious Hindu whose family celebrated the Vaishnav festivals of Dol Jatra, Rath Jatra and Raslila as well as the Sakta festivals of Durga Puja and Kali Puja.